I have never seen anybody pick up 94 feet the entire game the way that Betnijah picked up Chelsea and played defense in that game. She did what she thought would wear Chelsea down. You know, not let Chelsea get to moving up the court freely and quickly and making decisions on what she's going to do with the ball. When she makes moves to the basket, Betnijah would still be right there in front because she has quick feet. She likes the challenge. She will rise to the occasion knowing that she can shut somebody down.
Laney will check out. It has been a fantastic game for Betnijah Laney. You hear the cheers for her. Some terrific defense, gritty work on the boards. Just great all-around game from Betnijah Laney.
It's always hard to talk about myself. But I would say I'm a really good defender. If nothing else, I can play some defense.
That was pure hustle and grit by Laney.
That's her MO. Queen bee going after it.
So I'm just kind of always there, and I'm physical. I'm sure I'm pretty annoying to like go against for whatever reason.
Oh, but look at the defense by Laney.
But it's like, you love to have me on your team.
When you're looking at a roster, you're like, yeah, I want Betnijah Laney on my team.
One of the hungriest players I've ever seen in the league.
It kind of gives you energy when your teammate, you see them competing so hard. It kind of like, you can feed off it.
Hey, go there, I got here. Yep, Cutter, I see it.
Betnijah is a very tough player on the court. She's very competitive.
Cutter, stay!
From the time that she started playing basketball, she hated to lose.
We're playing one-on-one. I might foul just a little bit.
A lot of it. She bust my lip a few times and jumped on my back. And
I mean, it gets pretty hectic because we are both really competitive.
You don't play for the box score. B shows that because she just continues to keep playing.
She's able to play 1 through 4, stretch the floor out. She can score 20, she can stop anyone. Because there's not a lot of players in the league that are able to do that.
She's found a role that is really special and she's thrived. B should absolutely be in line for Defensive Player of the Year.
You heard that loud cheer? Nazi got the loudest cheer. Nazi got the loudest cheer.
Yes, I go to every single home game that Betnijah has played in New York since she came to New York. I don't mind making a 2.5-hour drive up here to watch Betnijah play.
Dribbles inside the three-point line, Betnijah Laney. She has been red hot.
Okay. Nazi got it the other way. She drop stepped the other way. She had a left-hand layup.
We have two different styles of play. I was more of a leaper when I played and had hang time when I would go to the basket. Betnijah, I taught the pivot because when she was young, she was very tall and we thought she was actually gonna be a post player. As I worked on her footwork so that she could be able to pivot with the left or right foot. So that's why she posts up so well as a guard.
Laney loves to post smaller guards and that's why.
I grew up, playing for my mom. It was a great experience to be able to learn from somebody who was, a star in their own right.
Considered the Dr. J of the Lady Wolves, her 25 points per game and 106 steals last season led her team all the way to the Final Four.
I played basketball at Cheyney University from 1980 to 1984. I was an academic All-American. I was also a Kodak All-American as well.
So, she had a lot of knowledge and she's kind of just, instilled that into me throughout my career. Even to this day, just continued to coach me up. Just being able to learn from her was really special.
I was a great defender. That's why I stressed defense so much with Betnijah as the first thing that I taught her when she decided that she was going to play basketball at the age of 10 years old.
Be ready, defense. Yep. Hey, you take it, Pep. I got you here. I'm in help. Stay, yep. By yourself, JJ. Stay, go there. I got here. Yep, Cutter. I see it. Switch. Shot.
Defense is something that I take pride in. I don't like being scored on.
Stay with mine. I got two.
It is the fundamentals. You know, making sure that I'm able to stay in front of my defender, making sure that I'm contesting every shot.
Cutter, Nene. Cutter, bump over. Yep, I'm staying. I got you. Yep. Stay, go there. I got here. Yep, Cutter. I see it.
It's not things that show up on the stat sheet, but when you go back, I know that, you know, my opponent feels me.
Stay put. I got ball.
Every single night, Sandy knows that she can look at B and say, you're guarding their best offensive player. And B rises to that challenge. She's never not met it. She's only exceeded it. And that's talent. Like, the defensive side of the basketball, to be able to do what she does is talent.
Good job. Here we go, y'all. Jumping out like that.
When I was about to turn, like, that's when she, like, hit me. So I was like,
She really prides herself on her preparation. We meet before every game and not only watch film, but just have conversations about what to expect on any given night and with a particular matchup. Just the way she can defend multiple positions. She guards point guards, she guards bigs, and then her ability to execute not only individual schemes, but team game plans really makes her special. You know, she's fast and she's strong and she's big, so I think regardless of who she's defending, she will have an advantage, if not multiple advantages. I would not want to go up against her, I'll put it that way.
Tiffany Hayes lobs to Bonner. Laney catches up and the deflection.
Okay, we see the positioning. This is team concepts at its finest, right? She's seeing man, she's seeing the ball. Okay, she's fighting through screens, using her physicality. All right, and then right, we see the switch. We see her defending multiple people on this play. Really impressive just to make in-the-moment decisions to go get this steal, to clean up a mistake on the backside.
Marina Mabry initiated the offense here on this first possession.
Sky gonna really have to be crisp in their offensive execution against the Liberty.
And Betnijah Laney creating the first turnover.
This is her film and her preparation work right here. Not only does she get through the screen and get back and square the ball, but she knows that Mabry wants to go left, takes away the move, and good steal by her.
All right, they really made it difficult for the Fever to get the ball into Boston.
And what you love as a coach is she's seeing all the action happen at once, and then as the ball swings, she doesn't let Kelsey just catch, right? She denies it out. Okay, nothing is easy when B is defending you. And we see the physicality, just the ability to fight through screens, to stay on her matchup, right? Great block by her. Just a really impressive possession. She is tenacious. She's unrelenting, really. And I think when you combine that with her intelligence, her IQ, I think unique is the word. She's one of one.
Is this how you vlog? Welcome back to B's channel. Hey guys.
B's incredibly special, not only as a player, but as a person. She's somebody that is like the personification of perseverance. When you see how she is now, you never would think of her trajectory, but you're talking about a player that has gone through significant injury trouble in the past. She's been waived, which is unfathomable to me.
Betnijah Laney, a story of resilience. I mean, tore ACL in 2016, was waived in 2017, waived again in 2019.
Bounced around with Chicago, Connecticut, Indiana.
It wasn't until those moments where it felt like it was being taken away from me, whether it was, injuries with ACL, whether it was being waived, that's when I felt like, oh my goodness, like I love this and I would hate to lose it, and I would do any and everything to continue this moment. And I'm not crying. I just, you know. You know, it's a moment where it can either make you or break you. And it's in that moment that you have to decide that, like, you never want to have that feeling again.
Laney into the lane. Oh, come on! You can't be serious, Betnijah Laney.
Look at the focus and the strength of Betnijah Laney.
She went on to Atlanta, where she got the first opportunity in her WNBA career to showcase both her offense and defensive skills, where she wound up being considered the most improved player. And she was also first team all defense because she was still locking down the other team's best offensive players.
Nikki Collins thought she was just getting a defensive person, but once she saw what Laney could do, she started drawing up offenses and running plays to Betnijah Laney because of the offensive efficiency.
She just jumped off the court to us, and we knew she'd be a free agent the following year. She was a major priority for us that offseason.
Spinorama by Betnijah Laney and gets it to go. The bank is open.
That's a nice move right there.
When she agreed to come here, we knew it would be the start of something special.
Poked away by Laney. That is a clean steal. She will go all the way to the basket. Into the corner, Laney wide open, and she won't miss from there.
Betnijah Laney has absolutely been a beacon of light for the Liberty, averaging just under 18 points a game.
Finally finding a home in New York, and her offensive game just blossomed.
When the time is right, the time is right. And I know that from experience.
And making her all-star debut, Betnijah Laney.
Kind of an underdog story, and to see her just continue to improve and then take the reins of this team, she's just been phenomenal. I am curious to see how she fits in with these other stars. I want to see her continue to be the aggressive player that we know she is.
Coming into the season, I was really empathetic in terms of there's only one ball, and we have a lot of talent here. And so B was probably going to be the player in our starting lineup that was going to need to adjust the most. And it's really easy to say you're willing to sacrifice. That's the easy part, but to really execute on that in your action is a whole other thing.
I've prided myself on just being coachable, just being able to do whatever it is that's asked of me. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to win a championship. And so if I have to do this, then, you know, that's what I have to do. And I'm gonna be the best me that I can be doing that.
Coach, my first question is for you. What can you say about the way Betnijah Laney was kind of throwing herself around the floor in the second half? She was diving after loose balls, going after rebounds.
In the offseason, I told her that's what I wanted to do. She has to be a defensive anchor. She has to guard that best player and be aggressive. That's her role, and that's what we've asked of her, and she's really, you know, hanging a hat on defense.
You know, you're not going to get as many shots, most likely. We're not going to run as many sets for you, but we need you now to be the defensive stopper.
Oh, poke away. Laney to steal. Driving on Bonner, left hand, goal.
In the beginning stages, it's not always easy because, you know, you're trying to figure out how to be your best self, how to be best for the team. Like, what does the team need? What do I need? It's a learning process.
Like, I'm still going to continue to talk, I'm still going to continue to lead, and I'm still going to continue to take my shots and get to my spots within everything that we're doing.
Betnijah Laney doing it on both ends of the floor.
I need to make this clear. She is not a 3-and-D player. She's a 3-level scorer that can defend. And so what we're able to do is space her if we need a spacer. We can run action through her if we have to, or she could bully smaller guards down low in the post. In addition to everything she brings defensively.
Superwoman, Betnijah Laney.
I believe Naja's shooting about 50% with the touches that she's receiving, and she delivered offensively what New York needed.
B is a bucket, knocks down the three.
Everybody had to sacrifice to be able to make this team work. I think at this point in the season, like we've learned a lot, and we've grown so much from where we started to where we are now.
As people found their roles, B's thrived in hers. Literally how she's playing right now was the dream scenario, but we expect her to hit that dream scenario because that's just who she is.
You know, we talk sometimes about how do people vote for the Defensive Player of the Year award. And we get caught up in all the statistics. My eye test tells me that Betnijah Laney is one of the top candidates for that award this year. She is tough as nails. She's the best defensive player on this team, and she is kind of setting the tone, and it's becoming contagious for this Liberty group.
What B brings is that grit and the pride on that side of the ball. I know there's other players out there, there's great players in this league, but nobody does it consistently the way B does for this team.
I think she is the most dynamic and impactful defender in the entire league.
We're not third in the league defensively right now without B. Facts.
My case for her would be watch the film. You know, I don't think she's gonna give you the numbers that might look good on paper, but if you're watching these games, you understand her impact and how important she is for us.
You know, picking up full court, getting in passing lanes, talking on defense, being active and ready every single time, always in a stance. You know, we're rooting for her, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when that award is being given out, and hope to hear her name called. Betnijah Laney, Defensive Player of the Year.
B, anything you want to add? Betnijah Laney, Defensive Player of the Year.
She's a cornball.